I get to show you around my house today. Woo! Leaving the comfort zone. What's up, socials? Welcome back to AmyTV. I have to say, it has been so nice getting to hang out at home a little bit. I traveled a lot last month. I've told you all about this like every single day forever and ever, how happy I am to be home right now. But one of the reasons is that I wanted to focus on our apartment here in Columbus. We kind of just like moved in at the beginning of the year super fast because we needed to get more space really quickly. The one room that I like knocked out very quickly was this one. This office was like ready to go, ready for business, ready for videos very quick. But there were a lot of other places in our apartment that kind of fell to the wayside in the last few months. Our living room just has like this big couch and like one thing on the wall. So I wanted to make some changes, add some things around the house, add some flair, add some organization so that I could genuinely feel a little bit more happy walking around. Because I'm here a lot now. When I'm not traveling, I'm literally just here. I love it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of chatting here, a little bit of wandering around my apartment to show you some of the really cool things that we've done to improve the house so that we can be a little bit happier. Before we dive in, if you like this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I make new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and I wanna see you back here for the next one. That wasn't a threat. That was a genuine feeling. First is something I am very excited about, and these are my prints from DESENIO. You may have seen DESENIO around the Instagram hallways. I have been admiring their work from afar, and I just have never ordered from them yet because, again, I don't make time for home improvements the way I have been lately. But I'm so fortunate they reached out to me and said, hey, we want to send you some prints so you can get some things on your wall because you're really bare bones over there, lady. And they did. They sent them over to me. I ordered some frames on Amazon. You really have to be careful when you're ordering these things and make sure that you get the right sizes. It's probably easier, quite frankly, to go on desenio.com and see what they have to offer. But I found some on amazon.com, got those delivered, and as soon as they came in, I went to town. And so I'm actually going to kind of show you the process here because I got a lot. Okay, so my prints from DESENIO have been laying on my dining room table for a few days just so I could flatten them out. They were rolled up really nicely. They came perfect. Absolutely no wrinkles whatsoever. And there were quite a few of them in there. I ordered 8 in total for 3 different arrangements. So I'm gonna flip them over and show them to you. Okay, so this is the first trio of prints that are gonna go together. Obviously, this is what we wanna see in the kitchen, so I'm really excited about that. These two are gonna go together. This is just like beautiful floral print, and this says home, kind of funky. I think it's upside down. But yeah, we're gonna put that hopefully in the foyer. And then finally, just like an assortment of these beautiful palm trees, which I think we're excited about because we're finally going on a honeymoon in July. So maybe that's the inspiration for those. Talk about progress. Oh my gosh, there's so much new art on the wall. I feel like it is just a little bit less echoey than it was before. Big thanks to DESENIO for working with me on this little home improvement project. If you would like to get some prints of your own at DESENIO.com, use the code Amy Landino. You'll get 25% off, and this is only from today until May 14th of 2018. Now remember, the discount code only works for prints. It's not going to apply on frames or handpicked collaboration posters, but there is so much to choose from. It'll be very, very hard not to take advantage of that. So check out the deets in the description below, and the code again is Amy Landino. My second upgrade was some organizing tools I'm really excited about. I feel like there are certain areas of your house where you happen to do the most stuff, and those were the places I wanted to focus my efforts in terms of organization. So I'm just going to show you around to some of the things that I snagged at the Container Store. And that was also a dangerous day. But these are the things I got that have made my life so much better, and I get excited to cook now. I get excited to put makeup on. I mean, like, not that I didn't get excited about those things, but it's a little bit better because it's more organized. Check this out. Here's one little game-changing organizational thingy. I don't know what these things are called, like contraptions. I was digging for my makeup in my caboodle, and that's stupid when I live here and I'm putting my makeup on all the time. The caboodle's really nice for travel. I shouldn't say really nice, you have to make room for it, but I love it. But yeah, so this has been much better from organizational purposes of my makeup. I also got really excited about organizing my pots and pans because I am in here so much more now. I figured there was no reason for me to keep clanging these things around like I'm in college. So I got a little hanger for the lids, which is great because I find that I don't actually use them as often, but they're ready to go. All of my pans are upright, ready to grab, totally disgusting and need replaced, but they look great in that position. And pots down there, and then I just have a couple of other things. I'm constantly reaching for those mixing bowls, so they have to stay up top so I can just yank them out. And then I got that shelf, which is nice because I have a serving tray there, or serving dish, and my strainer. So a little hard to get the strainer, but I don't have a whole lot of cabinet space. I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. Spices! That does not get old. I'm so late to this game. As you probably could have guessed from one of my recent videos, my skincare takes up a lot of space, so I wanted to go higher instead of all over my counter. So I got this little contraption. It's like a 3-piece thing. I've got my peel pads in here. I didn't talk about those in the video just because I felt like it's kind of a little bit particular for certain people, and I don't use them all the time. There's some stuff in here. My jade roller is in there, really protected, and a couple of other things. And then the main stuff is on top, ready to roll. And I'm really excited about this guy because I have been digging for my flat iron, my curling iron, my everything, just like crazy, my brushes, everything. So sorry for the hairy, crazy mess, but I'm so excited about this guy. This is one of those ones you can actually hang up too. So if you would rather hang it on like your door here, which mine is acting awry, that would be really nice. The third home improvement that I did just to get a little happier is I cleaned my office. And it may look very much the same to you, and it does for a very good reason, and that is because I try to keep it that way. But there's only so much that you can see in this frame, so I did a little bit of cleaning in here, and oh my gosh, I feel like a weight is lifted. It's so much better. One of the biggest things that keeps me happy at home is a clean office. I really hadn't done a good job of keeping it super clean other than what you could see in videos since basically I moved in January or something. So obviously doing a good clean out, I feel better. Like, you probably can't tell the things I could tell, but just the dustiness on these shelves, just cleaning all of that up makes me feel amazing. I feel so much better. That little guy doesn't hurt to have that up there now. My speaker's down here. And yeah, everything is as it should be, including the dog bed. The dog is missing, unfortunately. This side of my office is always a little bit awry, but everything sort of has a rhyme and reason, except for that microphone. That's sort of just like there I don't need that there. But all of these lights are always in place, ready to go. I just have to move this one out a little bit, but you know, I try to not have it cover up my brand new photo. One thing I did get was these shelves. They were not here before, and my monitor was sitting on the floor. This is so much easier for me to make sure that my autofocus isn't going cray-cray, which it always seems to be no matter what I try to do. But it's been a lot nicer because I can actually see myself, and so there's a little bit of organization. I haven't done much with that yet, but I just got it a couple days ago, so there's still time. My fourth home improvement happiness idea was to pick up some local art. I got really lucky with this. We went to a market a couple weekends ago, and the artist that I'd bought a couple of canvas paintings from when I first moved into this building had a booth, and I saw this amazing floral painting, and I was like, I have to have that because I already believe in this girl. She's amazing. And so I bought that print for my office. I keep looking at it because I'm like, ooh, I actually have something nice to look at now when I'm filming. Not that I should be looking at that because I know we're having a conversation. I'm getting distracted. And there was also a little fun piece that we bought at that market that just kind of dressed up our bar a little bit. So anyway, check out both of these two things that I got to buy local, get happy. I'm so excited to fill a little bit more space on this wall in my office, and it is so perfectly colored. I was at a little artist market, and ironically, I have bought from this artist before, and she was there, she had a booth, and I just knew it was destiny. I was like, I need another piece from you. The first two that I bought were right when I moved into my first apartment in this building, and so those are hanging up elsewhere, but I was very excited about this one. Thank you, Brittany. I'll link to Brittany in the description because she's awesome. I also picked this up at the market. It's, well, no, not the wine, not the glasses, but this little guy, this little contraption. I thought that was just such a fun way to make our bar look a little bit taller and a little bit fancier. So yeah, that was so cheap and just like a fun way to dress up wine and glasses. I think I have the link to him too. He makes these out of Columbus or somewhere outside of Columbus. So maybe you can order one online. They're so cool. The fifth thing I did for a little bit of upgrading to the apartment and a lot of happiness is something I actually learned from Gretchen Rubin. I think I read this in a book, but I likely had it reiterated in my brain on the podcast. And that is to have a trash can in every single room. We didn't have one in every single room, and so I added a few to our collection. Trash can in my closet, trash can in the office, another trash can, trash can, trash can, trash can, Vin's closet, trash can. The kicker here is the one in the closet, because the number of times you take like tags off or there's like that stripy thing on your jeans or something, it is so handy to have a trash can in the closet. You just have to remember to empty all of them. You know, there's that like chore that you have to do. The number 6 thing that helps me feel so much happier is yet another closet thing, and that is felt hangers. I still have some plastic ones, I have some felt ones. I'm gonna show you in my closet why. Welcome to my closet where I have almost completely switched to felt hangers. They are life-changing. None of my clothes fall off anymore. It's so great. The only time that I don't want felt hangers is like my fitness stuff that I need to be able to yank off before I change my mind about working out. So I still have some plastic hangers, but I always have the white plastic and the black felt. I like everything to look very uniform. Oh yeah, the dress robes too. That's a variable. Oh, and also sweatpants. Sweatpants stay on the white. But my jeans, I hate when my jeans fall off, so they're on the felt hangers. And number 7, I'm so excited about because Vin is always telling me he cannot find the snacks in our house. And I have just crushed that obstacle from existing ever again. And I'd like to introduce you to the lazy snack, Lazy Susan. This is my favorite organizational tool of the moment. This is the Lazy Snack Lazy Susan. Bought this marble Lazy Susan from Crate & Barrel and then just filled some cookie jars with energy bars. So see what I did there? Really cute. So it's just this simple to have a somewhat reasonable snack if I'm too lazy to cook. I want to hear from you. What have you done? Just little things around the house that have made you feel more organized, like things are cleaner, just genuinely makes you happier because when you see it, you're like, oh yeah, I did that. Adulting. Leave that in the comments below. I'd love to hear so I can do more things. If you enjoyed these tips, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you check out DESENIO and their amazing prints. Thanks to them for partnering with me on this video, and all of the details about the discount code and how you find the prints are in the description below. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Make sure you subscribe for good vibes, and remember to continue to go after the life that you want. Cheers. Definitely need to go get a glass of wine now. Feeling it.